This is Cold Ass Spitta, and you're tuned in to 367 TV.
What do you see yourself as far as your music goes in 5 years?
In 5 years, we should have been dropped our second album. We should have been hit the Billboard charts by then. I ain't gonna say we're gonna be just millionaires, but we'll be very comfortable by then.
Where in Texas are you from?
Well, actually, see, that's how we're gonna get to it. I was born in Little Rock. I was raised in West Helena. I moved to Garland. I'm not even actually from Texas, but I stayed in Garland for about 10 years, went to Lakeview, moved out to Tyler, went to TJC for a while. When I came back, I was in Pleasant Grove, roamed around the Oak Cliff, roamed around to the east, and then my pops and they still out there in Garland though.
What is your current project that you are working on?
Right now, we're working on Cash, Cold Ass Spitta Hope.
How is this project different from any other project that you have done in the past?
Well, Cash gonna be, man, it's gonna be turned up. I think the past projects that we coming off, Pain, and the other big one, Arts and Crafts, they were kind of laid back as far as the beats. Pain was more original, so I wanted to get kind of deep with them, but Cash, we just kind of talking that talk with them. So
can we expect more collaboration from you and Craft Dollars and other artists in the near future?
Man, Craft, we're gonna work on Arts and Crafts too. Once we get him back on the in the studio, we're gonna do Arts and Crafts too. But till then, man, we open to do features with just about anybody that's talking about some good content, some good music. We always open for good music.
How do you think this project would go compared to your others?
I like it a little bit more because of the turned up vibe that's on there, so to say. The upbeat tempo, the feel of it is just, you know what I mean? We just talking that talk. This needs to be talk right now.
On your last mixtape, you were representing URL, and on this mixtape, you were representing OSO. What is that?
The URL Uprooting Legends, that was the label we got with back in 2012, which was kind of like a management team, basically like a lot of my family, basically getting everything together. And OSO is kind of like I wouldn't say a branch off it, but kind of like the young guys doing their thing, so to say. So it's still family tied as far as management wise. We're gonna get that together.
What does OSO stand for exactly?
The OSO game, man, that's just my brother Paul Hall right now. He getting his thing together, and when he called me with it, I told him he already know we've been rocking together since the Uprooting Legends thing, and you know, so he told me he had an idea. I kind of liked it, so we gonna let y'all know that through the music. We don't want to expose too much to the people.
What is your relationship with 367 Studios?
I got on 367 when I went back to when I came back out to Little Rock. I'm just roaming around in the streets, and man, I have been trying to get to the studio for a while, so I ran across some guys that had been recording, and man, they happened to put up a video. I asked them where they do that at. They tell me they was down at 367, so I right then and there I called them up. I got Chuck on the phone, scheduled a session, went down there, we got straight to work, and you know, man, down there they real professional with it, so they kind of got my business right as far as like my getting my BMIs, putting me on game with all that, on getting my music out more than what I was doing distributing wise. So we got it on iTunes, we got it on Google Play, we got it on Amazon. So they really helped me out down there. And then as far as that, the engineering wise, man, Chuck did his thing on the Pain, Code BMG, Arts and Crafts, and then he helped me a lot on the Cash, so you'll hear his name getting a lot of shout outs on them Cash Talks.
Why did you choose rap out of all the other music genres?
I feel like I would want to say that rap kind of comes to me, but as a kid, I was good with drums, so I feel like the drums and rap, it kind of goes hand in hand as far as the tempo of music. But I don't do just rap, so you know what I mean. And they gonna know that I got a song called Taliban, man. That's gonna switch it up a lot for the people. Y'all be out on the upcoming for that, man.
Which rapper do you look up to the most? why?
I really look up to a lot of artists. I could say I look up to a lot of businessmen in the world, but not too many artists.
What makes you have a good session when you go to the studio?
I actually switched up my recording method. My good sessions used to be, I used to get, you know what I mean, give me a good sample of Herbalife, good energy drink, and I will go in there, you know what I mean, free mind and do my thing. But lately I've been more focused with it. So now we go in there with some water and a clear head and we get to it, baby.
Do you plan on going South by Southwest this year, and what do you plan on getting out of it?
The South by Southwest thing, we actually kind of getting that all organized right now. But the South by Southwest opportunity is definitely a great exposure for upcoming artists. So we want to get to experience that this year. We've seen a nice outcome for artists who chose their route. So we're going to try to do the South by Southwest thing this year.
How do you balance your music job and other obligations that you have?
I think that's just coming with getting ready for I think the music business. You got to be able to juggle going to the studio, going to do your other things. If you have kids, you got to go home, take care of your kids. If you got a wife, you got to be there for your wife. And still, you know what I mean, meet obligations. If you sign a contract, if you work for yourself, you got to work a little bit harder because, you know what I mean, being your own boss is harder than being an employee. So you got to find balance.
How old were you when you first got interested in music?
I was about 6 years old. Like I said, when I was little, I was, a lot of my family came up playing the drums. So Shirley Watkins, y'all can thank Shirley Watkins for making me love music. She always got into singing that gospel. So we sat back and watched my auntie and uncle play the drums, so music came hand in hand.
I hear you are performing at Club 428 on October 15th. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
I'm excited to do the 428 venue. My boy Trip Miller, shout out to Trip. He actually having his album release party. We're gonna go turn that thing up for him, man. It's a big day for him, so we're gonna be there for my brother on that one.
Are you doing an album release party for Cash?
Man, we trying to get that together right now because October 31st, that's actually my birthday, and Cash is kind of like a gift to myself, so it's going to be a party whether or not we get the album release party out. But we actually do want to get an album release party out before the people, so y'all stay tuned for that.
Would you call yourself a rapper?
Nah, man, I couldn't say I'm a rapper because I don't do just rap. I could rap, I could kind of sing, I could write you a great song, so I'm an artist. We can say I'm an artist. And after Cash, we got some upcoming projects. Y'all we can get to see the artists come out and when it's needed. You know what I mean? We entertain also. Can
you tell me a little bit about M&R, Go Get It, Slap On, Business, and Good Game?
M&R is basically a breakdown of messy and roguish. And the messy part comes from a lot of females right now, man. They talk too much, really. And roguish gets down to a lot of these niggas. You get to thinking you can trust them, and these niggas get to stealing petty shit. They want to steal the coins out your ashtray. This is roguish, man. This is roguish. And Good Game, you got some who was brought up to, you know what I mean, listen, follow the old school, you know what I mean, take the game that they give you, because that's some good game. And then you got some that's just gonna be young, rich niggas, and you know what I mean. They gonna boss up and do it their way, but to each his own. And Slept On, you know what I mean. Like I say, we just now getting to it, but we been grinding for a long time. So if I've been grinding and doing this for a while, and y'all just not hearing me, what else you gonna call it then? We been slept on. And what's the other one you say?
Business.
Oh, business, man. We let them know what it is. We got to get straight to the business, man. And we don't want people to take it too personal when you start making business moves, because your friends will even do that a lot, man. You get the moving up, you can't answer the phone for them. That nigga acting funny, man. I'm trying to close the deal right now. You can't be happy for me, but you know, it's business. It ain't personal.
Okay, thank you.
All right, hey. Man, this is Cold Ass Spitter. Thank y'all for tuning in to 367 TV. Y'all stay tuned, man. We got Cash coming out October 31st. We're going to be at 428 on October 15th. Shout out Trip Miller, man. Y'all go cop that album he just put out. Shout out 367. Shout out Oso Gang. Shout out my fans, man. Thank y'all.